bears. I'm gonna have to overlay this one from editing. But what's up? Today we'll be watching a Dhar Mann video. This is my first ever reaction video, so it might be poorly edited or something. I have no idea. Today I'm just gonna be working on YouTube all day because I have nothing better to do. So let's just hop into it. We're gonna be watching a video called "Girl with Anxiety Gets Humiliated" or something like that by Dhar Mann. So yeah.
Okay, class. Who can solve the problem? How about... I know. Julia.
Okay, wait. So in this part, so I had to pre-watch over this to make sure that it was appropriate. But in this part where she's fidgeting with her ring, actually, you can buy rings that are more made for that than normal rings, if you didn't know. She could have literally bought one of those instead of actually having to have like a real metal ring. I don't know what she likes. Okay, no, that's just not cool. The fact that the kids are laughing, that's just not cool. But the teacher, that's just messed up. Like, in my class, everyone hates me because I'm different than everyone. But, I mean, like, they all hate me. But it's not like they laugh at me whenever I get a question, whenever I want to go and, like, answer a question. That's just messed up.
How about... Samantha?
Hey Julia, my birthday party's coming up in a couple weeks at Giuliani's. Will you come?
I know you're still new here, but you haven't come to any school events yet. You have to come to this one.
Yeah, it's gonna be so fun.
Are there gonna be a lot of people there?
Yeah, pretty much the whole class.
If you don't come, you'll be the only one not there.
I'll think about it. See ya.
Okay, so this has actually happened to me before. My school, they were like having like this pool party or something, and I didn't know like you had to pay to get to it. I did go to it because my parents paid for it, but I had no idea. And everyone's like, "Oh yeah, I got invited to this pool party. Like my dad got an email," and I was like, "I didn't." Like me and a couple of my other friends were like, "We didn't get invited." And I'm like, "Oh, it's probably because you're so lame." So like, I don't know. I just thought that connected in some kind of way, and now I'm very confused.
That was weird.
I think she has really bad anxiety. That's probably why she never goes anywhere.
No, I feel so bad for her. Why doesn't she just talk to someone about it?
Julia, what are you doing in bed? It's 4 p.m.
Just leave me alone, please.
Come on, let's get out of the house. What do you say we go get some ice cream?
No, don't want to.
You know, when I was your age, I'd always be hanging with my friends after school. You couldn't drag me home. Yet here you are, laying in bed, missing out on everything all by yourself.
Please. That's just not cool to say to your kid. That is 100% just not cool. Like, dude, you understand that she has anxiety, right? Or do you not? Do you have a brain, sir? That's just mean. If someone wants to stay in bed, then they can stay in bed. I almost try to spend every single day in my bed because I don't want to go out and interact with people because of my anxiety. So I understand this girl. But it's not cool to just tell your daughter to go and do something she doesn't want to do.
Just leave me alone.
Can you at least please tell me what's going on with you?
I already told you. I get really bad anxiety around people.
Anxiety. There you go with that again. What could you possibly be anxious about?
You just don't understand.
See, this is the problem with your generation. You have no real problems to worry about, yet you just have to create some kind of...
Please just get out of my room.
This is unbelievable. Oh, look.
No, sir, you are unbelievable. And you are rude to a girl who has freaking anxiety, and there's nothing wrong with our generation. Just let us have our freaking emotions.
You've been invited to a birthday party. But I bet you're not even gonna go. Again.
No, I'm not going. Now, please, just get out of my room.
I don't get it. What are you so scared of?
Okay, whenever I hear the happy birthday song, the weirdest thing happened to me on my birthday last year. So my birthday is in December, and whenever my birthday was happening, my whole class started singing happy birthday to me. And at that time period, I had a towel, and I literally threw the towel on top of my head because I did not want to deal with it. I was like, do not make me talk to any of these people. I do not like the attention. And then on Discord, all my friends were like, happy birthday. I was like, who dude? It's like one of my friends were in my class virtually, and I told all of them, I was like, why? Like, I hate the attention. Other people should get the attention. I don't want the attention. Leave me be, please.
Happy birthday to you.
Hello? Are you gonna answer? Oh, here we go again. Julia, open this door. Right now. This is ridiculous.
Hey, what's going on? Is everything okay?
No. Julia has locked herself in her bathroom once again and is not coming out.
Please just leave me alone.
Oh no. What happened?
Oh, apparently she's dealing with anxiety, as if that's a real thing.
It's
Okay, sir, it is a real thing. I, for one, actually do suffer anxiety and have to have a therapist. It's real, and you shouldn't be criticizing someone with anxiety, because it is real, and that's just rude. You don't know what your daughter's really going through until you talk to her.
very real. A lot of kids suffer from it.
What are you talking about? When I was a kid, we didn't even have such things.
Sweetheart, can I come in, please?
I don't want to talk to anyone right now. I just want to be by myself.
Oh no. I feel so bad for her. She must be going through so much right now.
You're joking, right? She doesn't have to worry about the rent or the electricity. She doesn't even have to put food on the table. What in the...
Okay, for one, sir, she has to worry about her grades, her social life. She has to worry about a lot more than you can believe. Like, jeez.
world could she be so anxious about?
Roger, I don't think you understand how anxiety works.
Oh, really? And what makes you such an expert?
Because I went through it. Okay? That's how I know.
What? You didn't tell me this.
Sometimes you're not the easiest guy to talk to. That's why I never told you.
Mom? You had anxiety too?
Hey. Yeah. I never told anybody. Just my therapist. You see, when I was a young girl, I was always laughing and smiling. I was probably one of the most...
Okay, the laughing and smiling thing. I seriously used to be that girl. I literally, over the time period where everyone was told to be locked in their houses, I changed so much. Like, I used to be so fun and bubbly. Now I'm a lot more private, and I try to keep everything to myself. But then I go out there and start screaming at everyone and throw footballs, like everywhere. And try to kick a ball, but end up running without even kicking the ball and acting like a total all-on idiot and having mental breakdowns about someone telling me that I'm very unathletic. So yeah, I used to be that girl. I have no idea what happened to her.
Popular girls in school. But then, out of nowhere, my dad got a new job and we all had to move across the country. I begged my parents to let me stay, but they wouldn't listen. Suddenly, I found myself as the new kid in school. Everyone already had their friend groups, and I felt like such an outcast. I was too nervous to talk to anyone, so I would eat lunch all by myself.
If you vape,
Of course, I get an ad whenever I want to say something. Whenever it says I eat lunch all by myself, I really get that. Every single day, whenever it comes to lunch, I have like 1 or 2 friends who will eat with me, and that's it. And like at my school right now, it's like all free seating, and it's like, yay, I get to sit with whoever I want. It's really not that way. Like, if you're not very popular, then you sit with like maybe 10 people. I sit with like 1. If that's a good comparison. But like all my friends get the school lunch and I don't, because they normally serve beef, and I could be allergic to beef, I just don't know. And I always have to sit there alone for like 10 minutes and wait for my friends, which kind of sucks and makes me look like a lonely loser.
you could be inhaling toxic metals into your lungs. To show how scary that is, we made metal monsters. But nothing is as scary as the facts. Vaping can deliver toxic metals like nickel and lead into your lungs.
And that's when my anxiety started. Suddenly, I found myself scared to raise my hand in class. I'd create these imaginary situations in my head of answering the question wrong and everyone laughing at me. Flying on airplanes? Forget it. I'd feel paralyzed and suffocated, like I couldn't even breathe. Even basic things, like eating at a restaurant, became a challenge. The whole time I would sit there, shaking and sweating, thinking that everyone was judging me. So you see, I know anxiety is real because I went through it.
Oh my gosh. I had no idea all that had happened. Do you think that's why she's feeling this way?
It's not always one reason. Sometimes there's no reason at all. We all go through different things at different times. The important part is that you know we are there for you, honey. And we're gonna help you get through this.
Thanks, Mom. You have no idea what that means to me. Everything that you just said is exactly what I feel every day. I've just been too scared to talk about it.
Well, that's probably my fault. I know I haven't been the easiest person to talk to. I feel terrible for the way I've been treating you. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's hard to understand if you haven't been through it. But you beat it. How can I get through it?
Well, my therapist used to say, you can't heal what you don't reveal. So the first step is...
Okay, I'm just gonna pause it here because this is a really long video already. But yeah, it's basically what I've already watched this. So I'm just gonna kind of spoil the rest of it. It will be linked down in the description if you want to watch it yourself. Basically, the mom, they bring her to therapy, and she goes to the birthday party, but she gets